able to post it. So I'm recording on this computer. I'm sharing my screen with you. And then I'm going to open my, Eclipse and other things. Eclipse and other things. So I'm just going to open documents here, file IO, objects. Programming classes. Okay. What is it actually? Not this one, right? Not this. Students attendance, not this. I think we almost completed this, right? So let me just open that. We almost completed. We got some understanding about strings. Strings are not mutable. Strings can be manipulated. In the string class, there are so many methods that you could use. We even wrote down 2 methods, okay, of the string class ourselves. We wrote down ourselves string class. And some of you were asking me about this program that we wrote down together. So I don't remember that program. I think this is the one I think you're asking. Some of you were asking me to explain again. I think so. Course was a class, right? Isn't it? Course student was a class and test school was a class. I think it's a Java file there. So let me open like a text file. So this is the one, right? So course. Anyone has any questions about this? I even gave you this code, Remember in the very first lecture class, you have this code with you. So I explained a couple of times already, right? So is a course name, course code, teacher name, number of students, okay, registered to this course, and maximum number of students you can have in the class in this course. That is fixed number because that is actually, you shouldn't exceed that. So then, the array of the students, this is composition. So this course is composed of students and some variables. So, and is a constructor, default constructor, and, the specific constructor, and adding a student to this course. So I went to the end of the, you see, like I went to the end of it, see, and I added this student to the end of the list. But in real life scenario, you will start looking from the beginning to the end. If the reference is null, so what are you going to keep here? So this one, right? This one, okay, the number of students we created. And these are all references to students. These are the references to students. If the reference is null, then you actually can put there. So that's what you should be doing in real life scenario. You don't put it at the end. So if I try to actually explain you again the same story. So when you are creating an object of this course, so the object of this course will have, so many variables. Okay. So many variables. I think it's a new feature now added. I think, because earlier the audience were not seeing that tab, the thing. But I think we were not able to close at the time. Now we were able to close it, I think. So they added the feature, which is a good thing. Which is actually a good thing. Okay, all right. So when you're creating a course here, so all variables are allocated here. Okay. In this one, you have the course code, you have course name is a string. All these are strings, which mean that you have a course name is here, course code is here. Okay. So these are the string object. So this is a reference to the string. The reference to the string. This is the course object. Course object. And you have students here, right? Students. Is a reference. Students, this is students. Is a reference to an array of students. An array of students. These array is references again of type student. Null, 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 null at the beginning. So as you are adding student, a student is being added here. So he is not null anymore. Another student is added here. Not null anymore. Another student is added, no null anymore. So it's not null anymore. So students are being added. If students are removed, for example, then it will be null again. You delete this and then you become null again. You have to remove it. You just have to put null in there. The minute you put null, the student slot is available again. You can actually, fill that slot rather than just trying to put it at the end. Here, I'm putting at the end. No, that's not a good logic. The good logic is the very first one which is available should be kept. You understand me? The very first null which is available, that is good. You want me to show you? Okay. Let me take the Eclipse. We'll do it directly in the Eclipse. Three people are waiting in the waiting room, right? Adiyar, Khairaruli, Adam Barber, Area. Area, no, not Area. Yeah, I don't. Area joined already, no? Maybe. So admit all.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, you're already here. Okay, I admitted everyone. So let me give them attendance. You have the ADR, please come on time, I can't open it again and again for you people. Adam Barber is here. Adam Barber is already here.
I'm not the chair.
Yeah, you're already here. Adam Barber is who is just joined now.
It's Onyeka Adibeli.
Adebele is here. Okay. And who else?
Elif is here now.
Elif is here. Elif. Okay, Elif Gulen. I gave attendance. There's one more gentleman. So one more gentleman. Elif Gulen is here. I think Poojan just came in. You know, coming late is very disrespectful. You know, it's fine, like, 5 minutes, it's okay. But coming at 9 o'clock and expecting me to give you attendance and so on is disrespectful. Arnold joined, I think, right? Arnold, can you check per hat?
Yeah,
Yeah, good morning. Please come on time.
I came on time. I logged in around 8:30.
No, that's okay. It's okay. You are fine. Teresa, right?
Arnold.
Arnold, okay. Yeah, but you have to speak out. You should be really there.
I logged in and you were not accepting me, so I had to tell them
Oh,
on
I
the
see.
group chat to accept me.
I did. I accepted all, not really like one like that. So I expected all, which means that it's no specifically accepting one person. If you are
Okay.
there, you will be accepted guaranteed.
Okay, no problem.
I don't really accept one person at a time. I accept everybody in the same, like accept like a group as acceptance. Okay,
Okay.
all right. I'm sharing my screen here again. Share again here. I think the course thing, where is it actually? PC2. Anyone? I didn't run that the course. Example.
You already have it open, course.java.
Oh yeah, course that it is. But I didn't find maybe the one, which one is actually here. Okay, all right. Thank you. This is the course.java, right? Test and course, yes. So earlier we were doing, I think, yeah, we're closing it. Closing means just doing something more than what we are. Return flag I put in here and then 0, right? Put it mid Muhammad. Okay. I put the return flag here, right? Okay. That's in the main, not here. So this is the instance variable I created. And then I actually gave you here the replacing the instance variables, replacing a character with character, right? Replacing a string with a string. So inside, I think, inside the same thing. So if I put the test written here, if I put 0 here, it'll become the regular program, not my program, not this program anymore. Okay. All right. Okay. So if I run this one, right? Someone is coming here. If I run this one, it's doing a course here. So welcome to Java. I think it's still there. Welcome to Java. Yeah. So he printed that because here he printed out. Otherwise, no. That's okay. So, but why he came here? Oh, he didn't skip it. So that's why. Didn't skip it. So he still prints here, right? So that's why. So it is asking you to enter the name of the course, name of the student, and so on. Okay. So hard coded here, right? These are the things which you want to really hard code it. So, but I wanted to tell you that I can actually put this one in the end of the list. So like adding a student at the end, instead of writing down adding at the end, you should technically add a student to wherever the slot is empty. That's what you should do. So how do you do it, sir? Add a student is here. Okay. So first of all, you shouldn't add the student is the already maximum number, right? So maximum number. So we are checking that. If that is okay, and then if number of students less than maximum students, if so, I look at for loop. I use a for loop. For loop, integer I equal to 0, I less than max students, yes, is capital, right? Max students, then do I plus plus, not do, sir, because that's these are the three conditions, right? Initial statement, this is arithmetic statement, this is conditional statement, arithmetic statement. For loops, I'm pretty sure you learned extensively for loops. Now you look for if, okay. So the students I, okay, not equals to null, okay, then you add it, then you do this. This is the right way of doing it. And where do you add? Add it at the location where it's free. Since you added, then you increment. Okay. Need one more. So this if statement is only just for loop, so that's okay. You don't need this at all. This is a for loop. Okay. And the for loop has only one if statement. The for loop has only one if statement, so you don't even need this. But you keep that is a problem. It at least indentation is not really good. So if statement, you don't need this either. So that's it. So you know what? This add has only one instruction in the body of it. The add student, right, is a method. How many instructions you have in this method? It's only one instruction, which is the if statement. This if statement. In the body of the if statement, there's only one instruction, which is the for loop. The for loop has only one instruction, which is the if statement. So that's why you don't need to put the curly braces there. If you put, it's good. Sometimes, right, it's better to keep the curly braces. And this one has two statements here. This if statement has two statements. You must keep the curly braces. So what is he doing here? If you have a null, okay, then you will add it at that location. And then after adding it, you don't need to continue your if statement anymore, the for loop anymore. Make a break. Break it, because you don't want to add all these null places and you just keep on adding one the same student. You will keep on adding if you don't break it. So you must do a break. If you don't do a break, it will be a logic error. Okay, so that's it. This is a better code than the previous code. So it will work perfectly fine. So we go here now, try to actually execute. This is the name of the student. Let me go to the test school and then say name of the student. So what is it asking us to do here? Enter the name of the student or the quit. And he's going to ask me the address. He's going to ask me in a for loop. So I will add, 2 students and then register them. I think this one is registering and enter the course code. Students are entered and then is going to ask me the courses. So, okay. All right, John McDonald. Okay, the name of the student. Address 123 McDonald or something. 123, okay, Sherbrooke. All right. Phone number 111-222-333-3344. Okay, so another student. You can put a space line between them if you wish to. Another student, Mary. And enter the address again, right? Let me just put this one out, this floating thing. So address is 222, okay, Tango. 222 333 4444. Another student, okay, Mr. X. X is valid. Address is Y. Phone number is 3. Quit. I don't want to enter any more names. It's asking me the course code. PC1. Okay. Course name. Programming. 1. And then enter teacher name. Tala. Okay. Another course. PC2. Programming 2. And then enter teacher. Rana. That's it. No more. See, look at it. Everything is perfectly fine. Remember, we changed the code. Okay. We changed the code. Where is my actually? I did the print the list of students. Printing the list of students. So we did this here, right? Enter the teacher name. I did that for all the things, and then trying to register. It should be registered, telling me whether it is successful or not successful. So Muhammad Abbas is joining us. So let me go back again and try to see what I did. Maybe it did not add it properly. So we put address 222 Tango, PC1, PC2, Rana. Yeah, we added them. So Mary successful. So you look at here, I put successful, unsuccessful. Why don't we put space here? I didn't put the space for the second one. The first one I put the space, but not the second one. So that's why we didn't have a space between Mary here. Just printed the names of them. So they are successfully added in everything, We registered the course, hard coded here. I should have asked the student, name. I should have printed him. Do you want me to add who? So I should have done that, but it's okay. This is the main program. Okay. So we added the students.
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah.
Why is it that in the code we wrote that if it isn't null, then add the student? Shouldn't it
Because,
be if it is null, then add?
oh
Because it's
yeah,
like,
yeah. Yeah, why nobody asked me this question, right? If it is null, you should add it. Not null, you shouldn't add it. You're absolutely right, Farhat. That's what I actually was supposed to do. If it is null, then you add it. Not null, that's what I'm telling you, right, before? So that's why I think it was not there at the end. So I'm just doing it now again. So here, enter the name of the student, Rana, not Rana, okay, Mr. X, address Y, telephone number 1. Okay, so Mr. A, address is B, telephone number 2, PC1, and the course, I think PC1 is the name of the student. Okay, all right. So, and PC2 is his address. And telephone number is 5. Q, enter the course code PC1, program 1, and teacher Itala, programming PC2, okay, programming 2, okay, and so Mal, Maleshwara, right? Mal. So I put quit here. So I put, the people here now. So thanks, Farhat. I think, you made me correct a mistake, actually. It's a program logic, if I put that there. So that's why he didn't register there at the end. I didn't see these two things there, 2 lines earlier. Okay. The last 2 lines were not there because it was not registered. Nobody was registered. But now registration is done here, like PC1 course, printing the list of students in the course PC1. If I go here now and try to show you the test school, which is a driver class, So what am I trying to do here? So you are adding the student, right? Should be saying somewhere successful, not successful. So status students, 0, get name. Mr. XY I put there, right? Here, let's see here. So it's printing here. Grades are also 88. So A successful. See that A successful. Registering, A successful. And where is my B? Student 2 is also registered, right? ID2, yeah, X and A, I think. I put X and A. 2 students I put, I think, right? Address is Y and B, 1, 2, phone number. The 2 students I added, 2 courses I added, right? So, but we registered here to only 1 course. Course number 0, right? Course number 0. What about the other? Yeah, it's only 1 course. Display students of that course. Okay. So look at the difference of that I'm printing. So it will print the 2 string of that course class. 2 string of that, right? So that the whole thing will be printed for the course. Display students of the course 0. So print ln, which is course 2, which is PC2, I think, right? So PC2. So this is the 2 string in the course. So what is it doing actually? Code of the thing and name of the programming and the teacher. All right. So anybody needs more explanation here? Is okay now?
It's okay. Can I ask, if you were going to drop a student, would you just set the index for students to null for that
Yeah.
particular?
Yeah,
Okay.
obviously. The minute you put the null, then he will get automatically deleted. For example, you want to, right now, you actually, the first student is Mr. A here, right? Okay, the first student object. This is null here, for example. Okay, Mr. A, whatever. If you put null, this link will be deleted, which means that the reference is unreferenced object, so it will automatically get deleted. And the next time when you come here, you have to fill in. If you don't put null here, then you will not be deleted. Even though you are trying to delete it, it's not really deleting it. It's not, of course, you have to put the null. If you're deleting a student from a course, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, from a course. The same thing applies even to the, if you are deleting a student from the school, then you should be deleted from everywhere. You understand me? All courses you registered, you should be closing them first, and then only you
Yeah.
delete the student. You don't just delete a student without deleting the courses that you are registered to, right?
Yeah. I guess can I ask one more question?
Sure.
So would this be considered an example of aggregation because like course
Yeah.
has student? Okay.
Of course, yeah. Aggregations. List of students are being, it's an aggregation of students. Course is an aggregation of students. Okay. And probably mentioned like a composition, but composition means composed of. So, which is, even aggregation is nothing but a composition. So composition, normally we say just one object, but aggregation is multiple objects.
Okay.
Okay, coming back here. Going to the end of here, right? So we are here, we wrote down this here. So regular expression I talked about. So now the flexible strings. Strings that can be, mutable. So that means contents are mutable. Doesn't mean it's really mutable. The funny thing is, he tells you that it's immutable, but it's not really mutable. String buffer also is not mutable. But for all practical uses, it is mutable. Why? All the background story he will do to allow you to change it. I'll teach you how that happens. So more flexible here. So adding, inserting, appending, all these are possible. Okay. So you can get, so string buffer is a class. String builder is a class. String buffer is a class. There are 2 different classes. Okay. So string builder, string buffer. So you will be, the more flexible things here. This is string builder. Okay. So he always keeps 16 characters more. Even if you create an empty string, he will always keep 16 characters more so that you will be able to end at the end. If the string that you're going to get, it will be able to be replacing that. So you will do that, but not beyond. Then if you do beyond, then he will take a new string and then put more to it. Oh, what is it, sir? I still don't understand. So I'll work on it. Okay, it is a character string. Array. It takes an array. So string builder is creating an array, a character array. So the string is treated like a character array, which means that you will be able to change the characters. So, but the array itself is not mutable. So in a way, string builder is also not mutable. So, all right, string builder is also not mutable. Where is my okay, character string, right? So append. You can even give an offset to it, the length, and these are all the methods that you have. Replace, you can do all these things. Because you're treating the string builder like a character array, he will be able to letting you change the characters in between, inside. For example, so you are creating a string builder. So string builder, string buffer, or string builder. So X equal to new string builder. Okay. And you put welcome. So welcome is a real string, which what he will do is X is the one which is a reference to the object, and welcome is the object. Okay. So this is a singular. So welcome is here. So this is WELCOME. This is a character string. Character array. Okay. But the funny part is there are 16 free. So when he is allocating memory for this object, so he will take welcome. How many characters you have in the welcome? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 16. Okay. 23 characters string he will take. And if you want to really change it, append it, you will add this here without needing to create a new string. If you have to insert something, he will really create a new string and then put them here. He will do all the manipulation for you. But 16, if you want to add beyond 16 characters, he cannot do it. So then he will do a new thing here and then add that here. And again, 16 free characters will be kept here. I don't know whether you understood it. Farhat, did you understand?
Yeah, kind of.
Welcome is, okay, let me explain. If you say a kind of, then I have to explain again. So welcome is 7 characters here, right? Isn't it? 7 characters. Welcome.
Yeah.
So when you are creating this object here, X is a reference. So instead of writing, giving the buffer here, 7 characters, which is ASCII characters, right? So he will take 23 characters. He will give you 23 characters. So he will give you 23 characters.
So
Why
it
23?
always has
16
16
more.
extra? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I get it.
He not always. So each time he allocates, it'll be 16 more. Okay. Each time allocates. Is an empty string with a capacity of 16. So if you create an empty string, for example, string builder B equals to new string builder That is empty string. You did nothing. Empty string. 2 quote, double quote, nothing. Then he already allocates 16 characters. You understand me? Even
Yeah.
though you have nothing in there, he allocates 16 characters. But you want to put welcome, for example, instead of this one welcome, okay? This is 7 characters plus 16 characters. So 23 characters you will put welcome and 16 characters free here. Free. Available for you to add, insert, subtract, anything that you want to do. So the 16 characters is like a cushion for you. Okay, he knows the size of it, so he keeps the size of it, which means that when he gives you your string, he won't give you more than what your actually string is. So welcome is a string, then welcome only he gives you. You don't give you the 16 characters at the end will never be shown to you. You understand me?
Yep.
But when you are adding, appending and all that, he will adjust the size of it, and then he will adjust the, the string, and then he will not need new memory. So it's mutable.
Sir,
No numerable. But if you wanted to replace with, a bigger than 16 characters, you want to insert more than 16 characters. You understand me? Then he will not say no to you. He will do that. But that's a new string buffer. Again, 16 characters will be free here. And then he'll delete the old one and create the new one. If you go beyond the capacity of the 16 free characters, he will create new one. You understand me? Yes or no? For example,
Yes.
right now is 23 characters allocated to you. Okay, that is welcome. So you inserted, 16 more, like a welcome is 6-7 characters. You kept on writing down, you wanted to insert welcome like that, So you wanted to go beyond 16 characters, then he cannot use this. Once you allocated an array, the size of the array cannot be increased. Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
So which means that if you have to insert more than 16 characters, so he cannot insert. He will allocate new array and then copy that old one to the new one and then do the job.
So if we were gonna append like 2, which is 2 characters, that
Then
would
no
just
problem.
go to where we have the extra 16, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So it'll go to the end of it, where you have to add it. No problem. Up to 16 characters, you can have no problem. It doesn't need to create a new memory. But after the 16 characters, that means the free characters are exhausted. That means you have to create a new array again. At that point of time, we'll create another 16 characters free for you. You understand me? You
Yeah.
keep on doing that. So always keep 16. Whenever you are allocating, you 16 more. So that way you will be able to do, insertions, appending and all kind of things are possible without allocating, okay, extra, it's making you mutable. Okay. All right. So string builder. Okay. He wrote down, can you tell me what is this? Is it a name of the class or object reference?
It's object reference.
Perfect. How
'Cause
do you
it's
tell me?
lowercase.
Why do you say is object
So the
reference?
name of the class is string builder capital S, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very nice, Farhat. Pleasure to have you in the class. I'm glad. So you have here now. So this is the first thing you need to look at it, because he wrote down the full thing here to explain you that I'm using the object reference of string builder. because when you put X, Y, Z, then it can be a object reference of anybody, any class, giving you the name of the class in a way, and still it is reference. All right, so you have seen that. ToString capacity. So you have a, returns the capacity of this string builder. So character yet, all the things that you can do with the string class, you will be able to do, plus more. So problem, checking palindromes, non-numeric characters. Palindrome, you hear about, right? What is palindrome?
Yeah, it's the same whether it's read the proper way or backwards.
Yeah, friend, the forward and backward is the same thing, right? Okay, then that is a palindrome. Good. Hide, floating. Okay, so that is a palindrome. Where is my palindrome thing? Palindrome. So palindrome, non-numeric, ignore non-numeric. So palindrome, ignore non-numeric. It's ignoring non-numeric thing is just only checking the characters. Ignore non-numeric. Example of the program that counts the number of occurrences of each letter in a string. Assume the letters are not case sensitive. Let's look at that. Why I'm not getting it? Come on, sir. Got to the mode where it's only just a it's not taking like stop sharing. Muhammad Abdul is entering again. Stop sharing. Now back again. Yeah, it came back again. I don't know. We went to the mode where I could not really do anything with it. Yeah, I don't think it is a bug, maybe a feature. So let me share it again. Then you will see I disconnected though the my pen. Okay. Sharing the screen again, sharing the screen again. Okay. All right. So look at here. Now is asking you ignoring non-numeric characters is palindrome. Okay, fine. Is palindrome. Then the string is given to you. The string here, which is created with what? Receiving the string from the user. Next line, the entire string is received here. And then you're calling is palindrome here, and gave a string to the input here. And you're calling filters here. So that means you're creating a new string by filtering eliminating all the non-numeric characters, the filter. So what is actually doing, going through the length of the string and then creating string builder is the one which actually can append things and so on. So you're doing string builder append. So he created a string builder here. Look at that string builder. This is a reference to a string builder. And then created a new one here. Okay. And then what he's doing is at the end, he did all the appending thing. Appending. You understand me?
So is letter or digits that's like method of the character wrapper class? Is
Yeah,
that what's
is letter or digit. See what I mean? This is a this is another is a method in
Yeah.
the character wrapper class. The character, right? You are right.
Yeah.
So this is a wrapper class character. In the wrapper class for character, you see is letter or digit is a method in there. So it tells you that. He does the appending only, okay? That is letter or digit. Okay. So skip alpha character. Why skip alpha? So is letter. Letter is alpha, right? Isn't it? Skip alpha. Is not. So you are. So you're checking the character, each character, right? Checking each character.
Yeah, I think it's making a new string that's
Yeah,
gonna remove anything that isn't a letter or a digit.
yeah. So only letter or a digit does appending, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Skipping. I think what is confusing is is skipping to add here. So which means that really keeping only letter and a digit. So that means letter and digit only he builds a string. So the string builder will have here the new string will only keep the letter or digit. So string builder is a reference here to the string builder object. At the end, he's converting that. Look at that here. Converting that to toString becomes a string. ToString is always a string. And that's what is actually giving you back.
I think
So,
it would make sense if it said to skip non-alphanumeric character, right?
yeah. You should have written down like that, right? Skipping non-alpha. It's not really skipping. He's skipping in the original one. Okay. Alphanumeric and the thing. It's not really. The documentation is not nice. So you could really say that, you don't need to document anything. It's itself is telling you, right? What are you doing? Okay. That means he's keeping only the alpha characters. Okay. And, numeric characters. Eliminating non-alpha numeric characters. Okay. That is okay. Eliminating. Creating a string with only alpha and and numeric, alphanumeric characters. At the end, see the beauty of it is he converted the string builder object to string object. You understand me, right?
Yeah.
This toString is a string. So that's why he's returning the string. So you got a new string now. Good, good. Anyone has any more questions about this? And then he's checking palindrome or not. Checking character, last character, first character, he's checking, right? That's what you do. Regular expression, regex is another one, little bit advanced, I don't expect you people to do regex. Regular expression, regex is a class. Some people start using it. So all, regex is a very powerful class. Okay, in Perl programming, so this is the one which was introduced in the Perl programming and then started and then moved on and then got introduced everywhere. So matches, Java exact match. I think you looked at it in the last class. Java is fun, is a string. So Java is a string. Okay, this is a reference. Okay, reference to Java object. I want you to tell me what type of reference is it? Anonymous reference. I think I told you, no? Last class or something? Anonymous reference. Reference that is not stored in a reference variable is called anonymous reference. You understand me?
Yeah, unnamed object.
Yeah, unnamed. It's still an object. But the issue here is this object will be deleted as soon as this line is executed. You understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Java matches Java. That's it. You checked it. Yes. Let's say true. But the Java doesn't exist anymore. This object doesn't exist anymore. You understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Java. Java is fun. And that is an object. And you are actually looking the match for it because of this matches here. It's going to look for the wildcard also. You should look for it. Should match, right? Isn't it? So matches is going to really do. Equals doesn't do. Yeah, he's doing here, right? Oh, this is matches. Equals is exactly equal. Then it is true. Equals will not match with Java dot star. Okay. And there are so many things and so many notation here for the regular expression. So A to Z, A to Z. Okay. Any character except A to Z. Okay. So A through E and M to P. So like that, you can create a combinations of it and then to use matches along with it. So that's what it is. So string yes, Java, 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 replace all. So word character V to W and so on. So look at it now. So Java W V to W, Javi, Javi, Javi. Okay. Replace first. So only the first one. V. The first one is this one here, Javi, right? And then V. So okay. So we will have okay here, right? So this is replace first. V. Okay.
So it's only going to
And any
replace it in the first Java and not the second or third one?
yeah, that's what he's saying. First only. This one is all here. This one is only first. Here he did Java V. He put the V to W, right? V to W. Okay. And then he put the V, W, V. It takes two characters here, right? V and any word character replaces it. So V and any word character. W means word character, right? W means word character. So B and any, so that means two characters will be replaced with W. It's a very powerful feature, right? Isn't it? The same thing we are doing, but it's only for the first one and then not the second one. So Javi and then Java and Java, right? Isn't it?
Yes.
That's it. So you will only get the split, is like a splitting, like a token here, right? Look at it here. And delimiter is a digit here. any digit you have. For example, 1 splits, 2 splits also. So that means you get one token, another token, another token. One token, another token, another token. You understand me, right? Token. So that's it. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So let's stop this here and then move to the next topic, I think, right? I can even give you another exercise, but one exercise you're already pending now. So, okay, let me see if I have given an assignment to the other team. 1 second. I'm just looking at it. It's taking more time. Concepts to winter. Okay, I think I didn't give much about the exercises. Okay, so we'll leave it there. So let me give you new lecture notes to you. I'm going here now. Inheritance and polymorphism. Next topic is inheritance and polymorphism. Please look at it. Okay, the next one is exception handling and assertions. I'm going to give you those things also posted today for you. And I'm going to give you the other section now, because there are 2 sections. I have to do 2 times. So inheritance and exception handling. Okay. sharing my screen again with you. Sharing the screen with you again. I'm going back again to the courses, thinking of objects. I'm going again here, programming class. So you didn't cover inheritance, right? In the other course?
We did not.
You did not. Okay, good. Inheritance and polymorphism. What do you understand about just the name itself? What do you understand by the name?
I guess it's like about relationships between classes.
Yeah. Relationship between classes. So, which means that you actually have two classes. Okay. So, and they are related to each other. Like one you say is a parent class, another is a child class. So, objective of this inheritance and is basically to reduce the code. How can you reduce the code? How can you reduce the code? How? Anyone has idea? Eliminate duplicate. If you eliminate duplicate code, is it reducing code? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. For example, okay, I'm a teacher, right? You are a student, right? My job as a teacher is not same as your job as a student. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
But you are a person, I'm a person. I'm eating, you are eating. You see what I mean? Certain things you do and I do the same thing. Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
So that part is a common code. So if I have to implement something, okay, so everything that a person will do, the teacher will do, student. All variables required to the teacher, you require to the student also. Why? Your teacher has a name, social insurance number, and all other things. Okay? Maybe teacher ID is different from the student ID, but that is not common. Teacher ID. This is student ID. This is not common. But the name, address, and all other things here common. Common. Okay? Teacher is teaching courses, student is taking courses. That is not common. And a teacher is dancing, a teacher is doing, certain, as a person, he doing certain things, as a student also does the same thing. As a student, he will be doing something which is not common. As a teacher, he teaching something which is not common. Whatever is a common, whatever is a common, whatever is a common as a variables, as a common as a variables, common as methods, this can be separated from the teacher class, student class, create a new class called person. And you put these ones there. You understand me?
Yeah.
So you eliminated the duplicate of the teacher and a student. So it is elegant, and not only elegant, but also your code is eliminating the duplicate code. The overall code is reducing, and then it's called code reuse. The code which you wrote down here is being reused. The common code which you wrote down is being reused, and you kept that common code here and common variables here, and the class is person. And then I will say student, teacher. Student is a class, so they are associated with inheritance relationship. So what type of relationship it is a teacher is a person. student is a person, an whatever, right? Depending on the, so teacher is a person, student is a person. Is a relationship is inheritance. Has a relationship, composition or aggregation. Has a relationship. You see what I mean? A person has a dog. So you will have a dog here. So person object includes dog. Reference to your dog. That is composition. Has a relationship. Is a relationship is inheritance. You understood now, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
So you eliminated the code here, you reduce code reuse. So, for example, you can say that, okay, you can say that animal is a class, inheritance. Okay, snake is a class, cobra is a class. Can you tell me the difference? Cobra is a snake, is an animal. You understand me? So this is one class called cobra, another class called snake, another class called animal. You can keep on doing as much simplicity as you can. You understand me?
Yeah.
Good, good. Polymorphism. You understood, I think. So the inheritance part. Polymorphism is coming out of inheritance. Okay? They are hand in hand. So it's a feature. Polymorphism is a feature of inheritance. Sometimes, right? So, there are classes for which you cannot create objects of its own. A class that you cannot create an object of its own is called abstract class. What is it actually? Can you repeat, please?
Abstract class.
Yeah, abstract class. Abstract class is a class that you cannot create an object. What is it, sir? I don't understand at all. So when you're defining public class, so you write down person, curly brace, curly brace. You can create objects of this. For sure, you can create an object because it's not an abstract class. It's just a regular class. But you can really make it an abstract class by putting a keyword here called abstract. Abstract is a keyword. You write down in front of the class here, it becomes an abstract class, which means that you cannot create objects of its own. Then what is the purpose of this? The purpose of this is for inheritance. So you can create a teacher, you can create a student, but not a person. You understand me? You can put a person there, abstract person, and then you created inheritance like a teacher, and then student. Okay? So, but you cannot create a person without being a teacher or a student. So when you create a teacher, that means at that point of time, you create an object of this one, person, but not person alone. Repeat again, sir. Animal, animal can be, okay, it's a hollow triangle, hollow triangle. Inheritance is always shown with a hollow triangle in a UML diagram, hollow triangle. Okay? Inheritance is always shown with a hollow triangle. Animal, Animal. Is a bird animal? Yes or no? Is a snake animal? Is a dog animal? You understand me? They're all animals. Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
So they're all walking. So I can say walk here. Is it a method or a variable here? I wrote down walk.
Method.
Method. But you know what? How do you write code with it? Code for walk. How do you write code for the walk? Animal. You don't know whether it is a bird, you don't know whether it is a snake, you don't know whether it is a dog. Without knowing what it is, you will not be able to write code for walking. Do you agree?
Yeah.
And you write down walk for bird, no problem. You can write because it's going to fly. Walk means flying here. Walk means crawling here. Walk means just regular walk. So walk is a method. It is very specific to each of these derived classes. This is called derived class, right? This is a derived class or a child class. In inheritance, the parent class is this one parent class. If you say parent class, this is a child class. You understand me? You can also call this one as a base class. The base class. The parent class is also called as base class. Then the child class is called derived class. The parent class also you can call super class. Then the child class you call as subclass. So there is a different terminology. So base class and the derived class. Okay, parent class, child class, or super class, subclass. Which one is more commonly used, sir? This is a commonly used. Base class, derived class is a very commonly used one. Okay. So parent class, child class are loosely used. Super class and subclass, you know, super is a keyword. Okay. When you are calling the parent, class constructor, super is a keyword. Okay, we'll see that. So you know what now? You know what? In reality, you have to create, an array of birds. An array of birds. An array of snakes. An array of dogs. An array of dogs. But you know what? If you create an array of dogs, array of birds, array of snakes, you have to manage them and use them yourself. Do you agree with me? But the beauty of polymorphism is it will allow you to create an array of animals. You understand me? You can create an array of animals and execute the walk method, which you did not even write here. You understand me? You don't know how to write the walk method in the parent class, but you can write walk method, okay, as, okay, abstract void walk. But I don't know how to walk. Put a semicolon there. That's it. It's only a statement saying that such a method exists and that is abstract, which I don't know how to write in the parent class. But the child class has it. But you can execute this. When you execute this, the child class walk method gets executed. I don't know whether you understood it. Animal. I created 3 animals. One is a bird, another is a snake, another is a dog. Animal 1, walk. Okay, animal 0. Okay, index 0, 1, 2. Okay. Animal 0, the first animal, walk. Then the bird is going to fly. Animal 2, right? Animal 1, animal 1, 0 reference. Okay, the second one, okay, walk. Snake is going to crawl automatically for you. This way, you will be able to create the arrays of base class objects. I don't know whether you understood it. No, no.
So I'm not sure how this reduces code because so
It's
in the
not reducing.
abstract.
It's not reducing the
Okay.
code. It is about
Okay.
executing the code. It's polymorphism. It's polymorphic. Bird is going to walk. Bird is going to fly. Snake is walk. Code reuse is already there because it is inheritance feature, right? Inheritance. Animal is reducing. Animal. Bird is an animal. Snake is an animal. Dog is an animal. So dog, snake, bird has some animal variables, and maybe whatever you animal part of it is common, and that is kept as a separate thing. That is already reused in the code. You agree with me, perhaps?
Yeah.
So that is code reuse is already there because of the inheritance is there. Code reuse is there. But polymorphism is a feature of inheritance where you use the superclass reference and then subclass will be executed. I don't know whether you understood. When you create a bird,
Mhm.
okay, how do you create a bird, sir? Bird B equals to new, okay, bird. You understand me? So
Yeah.
B is a reference, but B is a bird reference. Bird is a derived class of animal, which means that 2 pieces of memory is allocated. Or the 2 pieces of memory allocated. You don't worry about that it's contiguous or non-contiguous. Okay. So, and this is a reference to the bird. The first one is animal part, and they both are connected together. And then animal, and that one is a bird. And the reference is a bird reference. You understand me?
Yeah.
So it is a walk method here, which is specifically written down here. There's a walk method here, but there's no code over there. Even if you have a code, doesn't matter. If you have a code there, then the bird walk is going to be executed because B dot. You understand me?
Yeah.
Bird walk is going to be executed. So you can also write down animal X equal to new bird. If you write like that, then X is a reference of type animal, and the bird is an animal. Bird is here, animal is here. Okay. And it is actually referring to there. You understand me, right?
Yeah.
Is referring there. So there is a walk method here, and there's a walk method here. So X dot walk is going to execute the bird walk. You understand me? Not the animal walk. Why, sir? Because X is a bird, not animal. It is no, I shouldn't say an animal, not an animal. I shouldn't say that because a bird is an animal. So why you say why do I say bird is not an animal? Bird is an animal. That's what the association, the association or inheritance or relationship is. Did you understand me now, though?
Yeah.
So-
Question.
Yeah,
The walk method.
yeah.
Do we have to write it in the bird like object, or it's
The bird
automatically
class.
inherited?
In the bird class, you write.
In the bird class, yeah, it is automatically inherited.
Oh, yeah. No, inherited means parent walk is going to be inherited. Inheritance means taking the parent variables and parent behavior. That is inheritance. We all
And-
inherit parents' behavior. We all inherit parents' property. You understand me?
Yeah,
Property means variables,
and
and behavior means actions like methods.
yeah,
You
and
inherit.
and the polymorphism part.
Polymorphism means when you are executing the parent class method, the child class method will be get executed exactly with the same name.
Okay.
But the beauty of it is, so normally polymorphism is in the context of abstract classes. So why abstract classes, sir? So animal, without being a bird or a snake or a dog, walk has no meaning. Okay? So then you will not be able to create a animal without being a dog or a cat or a snake or a bird. There is nothing called animal. All of them are animals. But if I ask you to create an animal, you cannot create an animal. I have to tell you, oh, create a bird animal or a snake animal or a dog animal or a cat animal. I have to tell you. Without being a dog or a cat or a snake or a bird, you cannot create an animal because there is nothing called just an animal. Then you cannot create objects of its own. Its own of what? Animal. But you don't have methods of abstract method. You can also create animal. There is nothing wrong to create animal. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
So the beauty of the polymorphism is, so executing, you look at that, executing the parent class method and the child class method gets executed. X dot walk. X is an animal, reference to animal. So he will automatically go down, 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 and the last walk will be executed. What is the down, 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 sir? I don't understand. So you see, animal, snake, cobra, animal, snake, cobra. So there's a walk here, walk here, walk here, everywhere walk there. So now you created a cobra, and the reference to the I can create a cobra with a reference to animal. Okay, how do you do, sir? Animal C equals to animal C. I'm going to demonstrate this, okay? New cobra. Because this is cobra, so but reference is to the animal. So you are actually, so animal is created, snake is created, cobra is created, because cobra without all these objects you cannot create. So cobra created. So it's pointing there and say seed or walk, he will automatically go down. There is a walk here, there's a walk here, there's a walk here. The last walk is cobra walk, and that's what is cobra walk is going to be, because it's automatically for you. Okay, all right. So take a break now. I think, you come back, we'll do an example with it. I'm going to show you, demonstrate to you. Okay. And how do we will finish by 11:30 or something. Okay. Next class, 11:45. Okay. So next class will be like, in the school, right? Am I right or no?
Yeah, next
So
Wednesday, I guess.
No, Monday, no?
There's no class Monday.
Oh, what happened?
It's a holiday.
Yeah.
It's a holiday. September 1st, I think. Monday, September 2nd. Okay. Interesting. So Wednesday, right? Next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. So you know what? I have two options actually. So I can request this like these ones here, right? I will give you few classes, some exercises to do for 1 or 2 hours, right? 1 hour, I think 1.5 hours or something. I'll give exercises. You come to class and do the exercise. That's one option for me. Or ask them the school to actually give you start the class at 10:30 or something, and then we'll have 2 hour classes, and then we have a schedule the last 2 classes. The option giving you exercise is easy for me, if you all agree though. So we can speak about it on Wednesday, okay? Next Wednesday.
Okay.
So only for Monday classes. So the remaining classes I'll do. Anyway, in our teaching what is the profile, right? Mode, modality, not modality. Let me see here. They call it a specific name here. So go here, right? So here. So anyway, I have to give you, I think, 4 hours of, practicing, I think, right? So 2 hours of practicing ponderation. You know the ponderation? This meaning here? The ponderation meaning.
It's the breakdown of how many hours of lab
Theory.
versus lecture versus
Yeah,
homework.
exactly. The breakdown of the lab part, and the teaching part, the theory part, right? The exercises part, practical part, and so on. So that means, you know what, you are supposed to do, put your hands on and do work for you, work in the class, right? So that's I'll start doing it for Monday onwards, the Monday. So we'll talk about it in the next class. Next class is Wednesday. That way it'll make me easy for. So if you all agree, then I'll probably stick to exactly the same without increasing the number of classes. So otherwise, I will increase the number of classes by 2. Meaning, usually the number of hours is going to be 90 exactly. So we will agree on all of us together. All right. So take a break now. So it's 30 minutes break. You come back at 10:45. All right. So I'm stopping the recording or pausing the recording. And then when you come back, we continue recording. I clicked on the resume recording. Please let me know if it is really resuming or not resuming. Okay, so I'm going to open my, let's look at an example. As an example, we can actually do, I think I already have it here, inheritance. But I can write it down if you want me to write it down again. Or explain this whole thing, so sorry here. So I have an animal class, a cat class, snake class, and a cobra class. Okay? So are you back again, all of you, or no? Some people are waiting in the waiting room, I think. Let me see the waiting room. So admit everyone. So everyone is joining. So let me take the second round of the attendance. So somebody who came late, just let me know. Muhammad Sharabi Atiya. Not here. Muhammad Abdul Rahmani.
I'm here.
So good. So I'm giving you attendance, half attendance I'm giving you. Ahmad Akhil Abdullah. Moises Fernando Tevila. Zingzu Lee. Ankit.
Did you see Moises in the chat?
Is there?
Yeah, he's here.
Well, I didn't, because I can't see both at the same time. Let me see the chat. So in the chat message. Here, sir. I said, he's here, sir. Yeah, he's there. I think his microphone maybe not working, right? Give him half attendance, right? Because I don't know whether he came in the morning.
He was in the morning.
He was in the morning? Okay.
Yes.
So degree of doubt, we'll just put that full attendance to Moises. So I'm gave full attendance to Moise. Fernando. Jingju is never there. Or attended one class and left, I don't know. Ankit? Parnika?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay, I'm giving attendance, half attendance, 0.5. So Ayush, Regmi, unlucky, lucky is already there. Ayush is the one which not there. Suraj, Kiran. So that's it. That's the last one. So who are absent today? Suraj, Kiran. Kiran is absent. Ayush is absent. And Ankit is absent. Zing Su Lee is absent. And Muhammad Sharbi Attiya Abbas.
Yes, I'm here.
Abbas is here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you half attendance. And Ahmad Akhil Abdullah is absent. Attendance is very, very important. Okay, this is not university, this is the, CJEP, program. So CJEPs, they are really like, care about attendance. In the university, they don't care about attendance. Okay, I'm just, sharing my screen with you again. And then I can write this code again if you wish me to write, but it's already there. So I can even probably, reuse the code and try to explain one by one. This is a class called animal. Okay. Class called animal. All right. So animal has age and height. You want to put a name to it? Animal? It's up to you. I can add one name if you wish. So age and height, these are the two variables which are common to all animals. All animals have the common thing. So cat is an animal. The number of legs is dependent on the animal. Okay. So the cat is an animal. Extends is a keyword for relating inheritance. You see, cat, animal. Cat is an animal. Cat extends animal. I don't know whether you understood. Okay. Multiple inheritance is not in the Java. In C++, you have multiple inheritance, which means that one derived class can be subclass of multiple parent classes. That's not there in Java. Animal, if I go back to animal and try to see what you have in the animal. So I put the keyword abstract. That means you cannot create instance of its own. But if you take it off, you can create instance of its own. Okay. Here, look at that. Speak is a method. I wrote down abstract, which means that the body of the speak is not known to me how to write. Okay. You cannot have an abstract class in a regular class. Abstract method, I'm sorry. You cannot have an abstract method in a regular class. But you can have, okay, abstract class can have abstract method. So speak, ho, ho, ho. This animal, if you create, he can speak ho ho ho. He will give you the age. He can set you the age, he can set the age. Get the age and this get height and set height. You understand me? I wrote it down by myself. That's why it is this notation here.
This example is an example of a superclass.
This is a superclass.
Okay, that's where the keyword
Which one?
super.
No, but that will be using as a say child class. In the child class, you say keyword super to be able to call the constructor of the parent class. But go here now, for example. So this is the constructor of the parent, right? So when you create a cat, you create an animal and a cat. So that means you need to call the super first. See that here?
Okay, so you only use super when you're calling it from the child class.
Yeah, because you know what? When you are creating a cat, okay, you are also creating animal at the same time. So which means that is it this one? This one. This is the calling the constructor of the parent. Who is the parent? Animal is the parent. Cat extends animal, which means that animal is a superclass. So when you are writing down super here, you are calling the constructor of the parent. So which is a single variable constructor. So he has a double variable constructor, two variable constructor. A constructor with, pardon?
Why is height protected?
I just created a protected. Protected is, basically
Within the package.
Yeah, used in the inheritance, terminology. If it is protected, okay, you can have the child class can actually access this directly. If it is private, you cannot access private, the child class also cannot access it. Okay, so that means technically speaking, in you should write down private. For some reason, Java people didn't like protected. So C++ people, you have put protected. So the minute you put that there, okay. So let me run it now here. Look at that animal here. So there is a test Java. You see here, test Java. Testing all the classes. Look at that here. So let me take it off and show it to you. Okay, all right. If flag int return equals to 0. If return equals to 1, let's say 1. It's 1. I'll put 1 here. If it is 1, then you return. R system out, system exit. Okay. So the code which will be executed only up to here. The code will be executed only up to here. So what is it doing? Can you tell me here? That is creating an animal. So you asking him to speak. You're asking him to tell you his age. He's asking him to actually get you the height. So it is a two variable constructor. The first parameter is age, second parameter is height. So, and you're creating a cat here. You understand me?
Yeah.
So creating a cat, but when a cat is created, animal is also created. You understand me?
Yeah.
So, but you say animal speak is going to get you ho ho ho. You ask him to speak. He says what? Ho ho ho. You ask, a cat to speak, it says meow, meow, meow. You understand me?
Yeah, so we have to, for the cats class, we have to rewrite the constructor with the attributes again.
Can you repeat your question, please? Yeah.
In the cat class,
Yeah.
yeah, here. So we have to rewrite the constructor. And why is it that only the super keyword is used next to age, but not next to legs and height? Oh, because age is in the constructor, but legs and height are not?
So, no, not like that. So, for example, animal, right? Animal. These two variables, okay, are common variables to all animals, which means that the cat also has these two. Okay. So, do they have access to them? No, it's private, no access. So, the only way you actually set up that in here, right, is through the constructor here. You understand me? If it is protected, you can directly write it here. You understand me?
Yeah.
So if it is protected, you can write this statement, no problem. If it is protected. If it is private, you don't have access, which means that you need to actually put, I think, age and height, right?
Yeah.
So you put it in the super. So that means you have a super here, and then there is a two variable constructor with age and height. This will be executed. You understand me?
Yeah.
So, and I'm testing the.
And the
so-
legs? And the
yeah.
legs are just specific to the cat?
Yeah, and yeah, it is specific to the cat because this is a derived class, right? Bird
Yeah.
doesn't have, snake doesn't have legs,
Yeah.
and the bird has only two legs, so you have to, this is only specific to you see, you cannot put the same there. Anything specific you can write down there.
Okay.
So I did not obviously create these, through the source. So you already know, I wrote down get and set methods by hand with the underscore notation, but you can also create them using the source here, right? Isn't it? Did I tell you generate,
Yeah.
getters and setters?
Yeah.
If you generate getters and setters, he will put, get in the notation of that is going to be, he will put like that. You understand me? He's going to
Yeah.
put like that, not the way I wrote down here. But it's not a big deal. As long as you know, we do what you want. Okay. So get age. All right. So run it. Oh, I see. There's something wrong. I'll fix it. Oh, there's nothing wrong. Okay. All right. So what did we do here? We created an animal and asked him to speak. Okay. He said, ho, ho, ho. And he created, they asked him the age, 10, height, 5. This is animal object. You understand me? So this is a cat object, but cat is an animal. You understand? So you see here, C get age. C. So C is a cat. And you say C dot speak. Meow, meow, meow. C dot get height. Meow, meow, meow. You understand me? No, sorry. Get height is not meow, meow. Get height is 1. I think is 1 I put in there. Is it 1? Yeah. And, age is 5. I put age equal to 5. Legs equal to 4. I put the legs equal to 4. Yeah. You understand me? Legs equal to 4 I put here.
Yeah.
And I printed all of them. Teresa is coming back. So I'm printing all of them. You understand me?
Yeah.
So I'm going to repeat the same thing here. But this time, instead of putting a cat here, I'm putting animal. You understand me?
Mm.
Animal. Okay? You understand me? So far, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
I wrote down animal, but the thing is, animal doesn't have get legs. Do you agree?
Yeah.
But animal C is a cat. Is a cat. Do you agree with me?
Mm-hmm.
So I can say cat X equal to C, and you typecast it. Cat. I should be able to do it. Cast, typecast. Animal C.
The brackets should be for the cat. Round.
Before the cat is a bracket.
Yeah, the bracket around it, surrounding the cat.
Oh yeah, yeah. Cat C. Oh, animal, right? This is a cat. C, X equal to C. I think should be able to accept it. See, like see. Remember 1 second. I'll just probably delete it. Cobra. Animal A equal to new cobra. You see snake equal to K. You see snake equal to snake as C equal to K. I put the K there. So K is cobra. So let me see. Animals. Should be able to do it. New AK, new cobra. Animal seat equal to cat. Okay. Yeah, I will just probably put the cat here. In bracket, right? You need to put that in bracket. No. Cat part of it. X equal to, this is animal, right? Yeah, you're right, sir. I forgot actually. So put the thing X here, right? Instead of doing this, I think you can even put this one like this, and the whole thing I can put here like that. Yeah. Okay. I typecasted it here. Yeah. Thank you for that. So now, because this animal is a cat, it also still work exactly the same way. Even though this is a C here, this is a speak here, it's going to be is animal. See the animal here, but it speaks. When you say speak, what will you say? Meow, 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 or ho, ho, ho? What does that do? Hello?
It's gonna meow.
Pardon?
Meow?
You know, animal says ho, ho, ho. Okay? Cat says meow, meow, meow. So animal, C is an animal. But this animal is a cat. Don't forget that. So C dot animal, okay? And you say C is an animal. You're asking for C, the speak. So which method will be executed? The one in the animal or one in the cat?
The cat.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. The one in the cat, not, so that is called polymorphism. Did you understand the difference now?
Yeah. So the polymorphism, you can't just like do cat equals new cat. You have to
No,
call the
polymorphism means you're taking the parent class, parent object reference and executing the child class, the child class method. Okay.
so it has to be starting with the parent class and then
Yeah.
creating with the new operator
You know, you
object
have
itself.
exactly the same thing. You are not creating anything, other than animal. So when you wrote this sentence here, when you wrote down that sentence, what exactly happens is, okay, what you are creating on the right hand side is a cat. On the right hand side is a cat. So, which means the cat is an animal. So animal is here. Okay. Cat is here. And this is an inheritance relationship. And both are together is cat. Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
And there is a speak here. There is a speak here. This speak is ho ho ho. This is speak is meow 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 because a cat. So now there is a reference here. See, if you say animal, see here, see animal, see, what you get is pointing there, that object. Now see dot speak is going to execute this one. Is going to go execute this one. So that means you are going there and executing, trying to execute a speak, but the speak is down here. You understand me?
Yeah.
And speak will be executed. You understand?
Yeah, but
That
not
is
so-
polymorphism.
So, but if we do cat equals new cat, that won't work.
The cat equal new, it will work for sure, no problem.
It will work, but it
Of
won't
course.
be polymorphism.
It's not polymorphism, inheritance.
Okay. Okay.
It is inheritance. You still will be executing meow meow meow. So now if I run this, let me show you run this. You will see exactly the same result. Meow meow meow. Okay, let me do something wrong. No. Okay. You see meow 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 again?
Yeah.
So meow 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 again. So for example, you take off the cat meow meow meow. I'm going to take out this, okay? And what will it say? If I run this one now, what will it say?
It would still say meow meow meow.
How can it say when you don't have a
wait.
code?
No, it can't.
You don't have a code here.
Oh, it
Look
say
at
ho
that.
ho ho.
Really, I commented this. It's not there anymore.
Yeah. It would say it will go to the animal class.
Yeah, ho ho ho. Why is it saying inheritance? Errors exist in the required projects. I don't think there's any error. Oh, the other classes, okay. Other cobra and snake, okay. The cat and animal are fine, but the cobra and the other, some mistake. Well, I'll fix them. Okay, do you understand me? Ho 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 is here.
Yeah.
Because the cat is saying ho ho ho. Because there's no thing in there. So even if you put cat C here, right? You get the same result. Because this cat is an animal. Okay. You don't need to typecast in this case, okay? It's already cat. So why you need to typecast, sir? Nothing wrong, but the thing is, nothing wrong, but the thing is, you don't need to typecast it. It's already cat. Okay? Good. So far understood, right? Okay?
Yes.
So far you understood. Now I'm creating a snake. Okay, let me tell you abstract base class. Okay? Abstract base class. So go back to the animal. I will say, oh, animal cannot be created. So I don't even know how to write animal. So then you can still have speak. Okay. And the specific speak is going to be in the specific. So when you have an abstract method, your class must be abstract. I will teach you again abstract classes and when I teach you again interfaces. I'm going to teach you interfaces sometime. At that point of time, I'll teach you abstract class again. So test. So now you cannot create an animal. You understand me? Because animal is an abstract class, you cannot create an object of abstract class. Cannot instantiate. So that means you cannot do this code. And it's only this here. Okay, run it. Oh, what did I do wrong? Unresolved compilation error. Oh, cat has enough compilation error. Cat has a compilation error. Let me go to cat and try to fix it.
Is it still commented?
No, yeah, class
The speak?
extends the animal. Type cat must implement the inherited abstract method animal speak. We had abstract inherited method animal speak. We had it, no?
Can you inherit from
Wait.
abstract
I
class?
have here speak is there. That's what they're asking me. They're asking me to put okay. You put there speak, which I did. Here I did. Cat has an abstract speak method. Oh, there is no speak method. I removed the speak method, right?
Yeah, you commented it.
Yeah, that's the reason. You put this out. Because you have an abstract method here, so you cannot really execute that. So it tries to see, oh, you're asking me to speak, but I don't even know animal has an abstract class speak. Then you need a specific speak here. So that's what it's telling me to do. So let me run this, it should work. That's okay. So say meow, meow, meow. So I only created a cat and it says meow, meow, meow. So we created, okay. You want to create animal also, which can say ho, ho, ho. Okay. I will take out the abstraction here. And you take out this ho, ho, ho also. Okay. So this is animal class. So you have the getters and setters and everything, right? So this is only just playing with the animal abstract or not abstract. This is a cat class. Basically, cat is going to, you know, so calling the super here. Look at that super. All right. So that's mainly the story. So I'm going to go now and try to do one more thing now here. So we did already these ones. I'm going to create a snake here. You understand me? So we did all that and then we try to do the snake. Control X. Try to understand, right? Snake. Snake. So we are creating a snake. Snake is an animal. Okay. So legs will be default 0. So, and the snake, I'm going to ask him to speak. So what is snake is going to do? Okay, this height, right? So I will, because it was earlier, it was protected. That's why you have,
Yeah,
you know,
you need to add it to super.
yeah, either you put it in the super here or change it to the, so the snake, the protected, right? The variable, make it protected. Then you will be able to access it. So snake is saying his. And the snake age is 4, height is 3. Snake speaks. Snake age.
So you
Snake
can inherit from an abstract class?
is not abstract. I removed it, no? Inheritance, yeah, you can have an abstract class. Abstract class is only for inheritance.
Okay.
So abstract class means you cannot create an instance of its own. Okay, but you can create subclasses for sure. Okay.
Okay. Do you only inherit the abstract method or all the attributes?
Everything you will inherit. Everything that you write down here, right, as a public, which will be inherited, private, you don't have access to it. But get methods and set methods, you are available to them. You see what I mean? They are available to you. All the public things are available to you. Protected thing also is available to you. Private things are not inherited. But the inheritance is not just access. Inheritance means code reuse. Association of the classes through inheritance. So that you will be able to execute methods in the derived class, and the right method will be executed. So let's look at here now. So I'm going to go to the test here. We created a snake here. And he says snake speak. So if then the first thing you will do is you go to the snake and look for the speak. Do you have it? Yeah, you have it. He says his. You understand me? The snake is saying his. Suppose snake doesn't have the speak method. Suppose I remove the speak method. Then is there no speak method? No, there is a speak method. Where? In the parent class. Do you have a speak method in the parent class? Yes or no?
Yeah.
So that will be executed automatically for you. So it's still not an error here. So if the snake is going to say, instead of his, it's going to say ho, ho, ho. That is inheritance. Okay? That is inheritance. Ho, ho, ho. Snake says ho, ho, ho. Okay? Cobra is a snake. I'll put height here. Now you will not have any error here. So you will run smoothly. Run. Okay? He says ho, ho, ho. So if you are trying to execute using the derived class reference, you are executing the parent class method. 0 is okay now?
Absolutely, yeah.
So this is inheritance. Starting from the bottom reference and going to the top object and then executing the method inside the parent class is inheritance. You understand me? Starting from the parent, object reference, animal is a snake. Yeah, I created an animal which is a snake. You understand me? This animal, yes is a reference to animal. You understand me?
Yeah.
Is not a reference to snake. it is a reference to animal object because snake has two objects. One is animal, another is a snake. So S is pointing to the animal part of the snake. So look at that. You already have exactly the same, snake. And S is here. So S is pointing to the animal part of the snake. This is the whole thing is snake. Okay. And snake is going to speak bis, bus, bus, hisses. Hisses. So now you are asking the you removed the speak method in the snake. You removed the speak method in the snake. And you're using parent class, okay, reference, and executing the speak. It's going to say ho 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 again. No problem at all. You say ho ho ho. Now you are going to actually go and ask them to speak with this snake here. Look at that. I'm going to take this out here. So our snake is going to say bus bus bus. Not bus bus. I think he sees, right? He sees. Run it. Do you understand so far? Okay.
Yeah.
Enter the name. What is it actually? Test method. It's not the test method. It's the one we were doing earlier. So yeah, it executed here now. He sees it. See that here? Hello?
Yes.
It is he sees it. So back again. So I'm going to ask you again question here. So using the parent class reference, object reference, you are executing the child class speak. This is polymorphism. Starting from the top and executing the bottom method is called polymorphism. Starting from the bottom and executing the parent class method is inheritance. You see the difference between inheritance and polymorphism clearly?
Yes, absolutely.
So using the, you know what? You have a speak method here and a speak method there. Using the parent class reference and executing the child class method is polymorphism. Using the child class reference, okay, S is a snake. When you created a snake, you created two objects. This is a snake part. That is the animal part. And this is pointing there. There is a speak here, no problem. You will execute that. If there's no speak here, there is a speak here, it will execute that because you inherit that. So using the child class reference, executing the parent class method is inheritance. Using the parent class reference, parent object reference, and executing the child class method is polymorphism. It's very useful. Why, sir? Because I can create an array of animals where animal can be a snake, it could be a dog, it could be, you see what I mean? If you cannot execute the bottommost one, you will not be able to create an array of animals. You are able to create an array of animals because of polymorphism feature. Okay, snake, done with it. I'm creating a cobra. Cobra is a snake, is an animal. Let me show it here.
And
Cobra. Cobra extends snake, right? You see that?
Yeah.
Cobra extends snake and snake extends animal. You understand me? Which means that cobra is a snake, is an animal. So each time you create a cobra, how many objects are created?
3.
3. One is for animal, another for snake, another is for cobra. But all of them like cobra. Together is cobra. Together is cobra. So exactly the same story. You can say animal speak is going to say cobra is going to speak. Bus, bus, bus. You'll go all the way down and execute the one which is the more specific one. Suppose if you remove this one, it's going to say his. Animal speak is going to say his because it goes down up to the snake and then there is nothing down below. So he'll execute whichever is the last one. More specific one will be executed. So let's look at the code here and try to see here. So you know what? I created a cobra. The K is a reference to what? Cobra. And then I'm printing king cobra speak. It's going to say bush. So the return flag here, I'm going to take this out and put there down below. So that I can actually test it only up to that part. So bush. 7 and 4. You understand me?
Yeah. For the attributes of age and height,
Yeah.
did you write them in Cobra? Can you?
You don't need because why should you write age in cobra? Why? Because animal cobra is a snake, is an animal. So you are inheriting those variables with you because that is part of animal cobra.
So we didn't have to write it in snake.
You should not. Why? Because that is age is the age of the snake or the cobra. All the animal together is only cobra. You understand me?
Yeah.
So the three pieces of memory which will be allocated is a cobra. So if you go to cobra here, you will not have agent. I didn't even put the legs here. You see what I mean? They are there.
Okay. But you did do the super age and height. Okay.
Yeah, see that is age and I gave them and then actually automatically go to the given to the parent one and when you do this here, where does it go? Animal class or snake class?
Snake?
Yeah. When you come to the snake, there is a super again. Who is the super?
Animal.
Exactly. So I give it to you and you give it to somebody. That's like that.
So if you comment the speak method in both snake and cobra, it will go up to animal?
Yeah, ho.
Okay.
It'll be ho. But if you keep, take off the speak method in the bottommost, then say his. So run it now. Say is push. Right now, push. You take out the cobra, push. It'll be his. You know, override this statement here. Override.
Yeah.
You know it.
Yeah.
Whether you write override, you don't write override, it doesn't really make any difference. You understand me, right?
Okay.
It doesn't make any difference. It'll be exactly the same. Then what is the use of the override?
To like avoid conflict with the implicit string call?
It's not really complicit. Your thanks for trying to answer. But it is, you already did a comment this Cobra speak. I did not comment. So that's why. So you know what? The difference between this is if you have a typo, for example, okay, you have a typo, okay, instead of putting speak there, I say typo spec, I wrote down. He'll say, okay, he'll say here, okay, you try to execute speak, okay, speak is still valid. You see what I mean? Did he actually give an error here?
Oh.
Where is my speak here? See here. Did he give an error here?
No.
His method has no error. But what
Oh.
will it print? Can you tell me?
His.
So let me show you here. You see speak is there, right?
Uh-huh.
But there is a typo in my speak method. So is it really speak? Hello?
Yeah.
It is not a speak.
So
It's speck.
it's-
So you are asking to speak. Here, cobra speak. Do you have a speak for the cobra? Yes, you have.
no, is it just go into the other, speak from the other class?
Exactly. So he's going to say his. You understand me?
Yeah.
But you made a typo. You understand me?
So that's what the override is for.
If you put a override there, it'll tell you, my friend, you don't have a spec method in the parent class. You understand me? He'll tell
Yeah.
you, my friend, I'm not able to override anything here. So you have a typo in the thing. So fix the typo. That's all the use is. Its override use is to tell you that, okay, whether your parent class exactly has the same thing or a different thing. You have a different thing, it'll get you to typo. Somebody made a typo mistake like this and say, how do I avoid this typo thing? Let me put an, a compilation type, which is at override, will give you, at least, give you the typo.
So if you don't put override, it won't work at all.
It'll work perfectly fine. But the thing is that, if you don't have a typo, no problem at all. It'll work perfectly fine. You have no typo, no problem. You understand me?
Yes.
You have a typo, you have a problem.
Okay.
Why? This is a speak method I'm executing here. So if I have a typo in the speak method in the Cobra, it is not a speak method. Okay. If I take a typo here, I thought I wrote down speak, but I have a typo here. But then I write it, it still works perfectly fine. This is not speak. So it won't execute. So the speak is there for Cobra. Yeah, it is a speak method in the snake. There is a speak method in the snake, and that gets executed. Is that what you wanted? If that is what you wanted, it's fine. But you made a typo here. This is not what I wanted. I want the speak to be executed. So that means you don't have a typo? Fine. It'll work perfectly fine. But if you have a typo and still want speak, you have a typo, still want speak to be executed, you put an override there, then it'll tell you, my friend, your parent class doesn't have the spec. Then you know that you made a typo. You understand me? Then you
Yeah.
fix the typo. No problem. Otherwise, that yet override has nothing special than what I told you. That's it. Push. Is okay so far? So far,
Yeah.
okay. So now cobra is a snake, is an animal, right? So I'm going to actually create, okay, polymorphism is a top-down searching. So going to the super and then coming back to the down. That is what the thing is here. So now let me ask you one question. I created an animal which is a cobra. Do you agree with me? So when you write down this sentence here, so there are three references created here, not the three objects are created. So cobra is created. Animal, snake, cobra. And then now reference to that is animal. You understand me? Because animal AK, that's what I wrote down. You can actually point to any one of them here. See what I mean? This object has a reference. That object has a reference. That object is a reference. This whole thing put together is cobra. You understand me?
Yeah.
So basically, you want to execute from the top. You use the top reference and execute the bottom method. You refer to the bottom object and execute the top, reference. You see what I mean? So look at here now, animal. So I'm going to print now, what I see, like king cobra, animal 0 speaks, ak.speak. ak.speak is going to speak what? Bus, 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 hiss, ho, ho, ho. Which one?
For which one? The
Here,
this one, it will do a hiss.
why is this?
It will do buzz, buzz, buzz.
Exactly.
Oh, cobra, sorry.
It's a cobra.
I confused it with snake.
No problem. A cat is going to say meow, meow, meow. It's also animal. And you say speak, he say meow, meow, meow. Cat is going to speak. So animal 0 is going to say ho, ho, ho. No, bus, bus, bus. Sorry. Animal 0 is going to say bus, bus, bus. Animal 1, right? This next one is, so he is going to say meow, meow, meow. Because you see, bus, bus, bus and meow, meow, meow. Now you are able to create an array of, see, I created a snake here, which is already created snake. The 1K is a cobra. You understand me? The K is what? Reference to what?
Cobra.
Cobra. Can I typecast it? Not casting, but I created another reference called SC equal to K. So what you have is K is a reference. So K, when you created a cobra, you created an animal, and then you created a snake, and you created a cobra. Okay? And that is, okay? And the reference was to cobra. Cobra or animal? What did I do? Sorry for that.
Cobra.
I don't, yeah, K was a cobra. I think that's what I thought. No. Here, look at that. K, right? K. Yeah, K was cobra. You're right, sir. K was cobra. So it was like that. But I put snake as C equals to K. So the value here, the reference here is a cobra reference. Like cobra reference is 1, 2, 3, for example. There will be 1, 2, 3. The reference. And this is a snake. This is a cobra. That is an animal. So I created another reference called snake. So you can only put the snake reference in this here. You cannot put anything else. But because cobra is a snake, this is a K, that is SC. So we said the snake SC equal to K. So which means that, oh, this whole thing is cobra and the snake reference is 567, and that 567 will be written down here and it will be pointing there automatically for you. Now, if you write down, if you execute SC.speak, so cobra will speak because of polymorphism. See here, I put there. So now I'm creating four animals. I'm creating 4 animals. You understand me?
Yeah.
Creating 4 animals. The first one is animal. AK was animal. I don't know whether you remember the AK. No, AK was cobra, right? Sorry. AK was cobra. AK is cobra. Okay. And C2 is a cat, I think. I don't remember, but let me go there and see. C2. Is there a C2? Somewhere C2 should be there. Yeah, C2 is a cat. You remember? You agree? C2 is a cat. Okay. And the third one, there is nothing in there, but I think I should put the animal. Okay. Sorry for that. So, you know what? I just put, remember, Farhad was saying earlier that, null. So null reference is there. When you created here, this data structure is created. So there are how many references are created on the right hand side? What do you see? 4 animal references. Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
So that means animals is pointing to 4 references again. Each one is a reference to the animals, which this one is a cobra, that one is a cat, this one is an animal, this one is a snake, cobra again. Because Yassi was a cobra, K. So here I didn't put anything because I commented it. If you commented here, that means you know what you do here. This is a for each loop. Somebody teach a for each loop, yes or no?
Yeah.
For each animal, the animals is an array, and then you actually get it to the animal, and the AI is not null, then ask him to speak. So 3 animals are going to speak. I think 2 are cobras, another is cat. The 2 are cobras, another cat. So let me put animal. The first one is an animal. It's going to say ho ho ho. The second one is cat. Is cat. So this is animal. This is cat. That is a snake. This is a cobra. Okay. So is it going to say ho ho ho? Is it going to say what? Meow meow meow. Is it going to say hiss hiss hiss? This one say bush bush bush. Ho ho ho. Meow meow meow. Hiss 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 and bush bush. You understand this so far? Okay.
Yeah.
I think we did already. They completed the whole.
Are you gonna post this?
I won't post it. I will ask you to write it down, rewrite this whole exercise, and then submit it to me like an exercise.
Okay. Okay.
Because I can post it, my friend Jiro. This cannot. I don't need to skip it and give it to you. But the issue is you are learning. So if you write it down yourself, okay, then you will really practice. You understand me?
Yeah,
Reading
yeah.
without can you learn bicycling without sitting down on the bicycle?
No, but
Can you learn swimming without jumping into the swimming pool?
no.
So that's programming is without writing a program yourself with your hands. Reading is like you cannot read it like a novel. You can read it, because you already have practiced and you have already know how to write programming and so on. You can read it, no problem at all, because you know it. But you are learning now, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's why I will ask you to actually do this whole thing. I will ask you to create an animal class that, and then this is just an execution of what you wanted to do. So you do whatever. I really test method. I really don't care what you write in the test. In fact, I will not use your test. I will use my own test. I will use your snake, your cobra, your cat, your animal. These are your methods I'll use, the classes I use, and I will write my own test class, and then I will execute yours. You understand me? If that is working, you are working. Your program is working. So create an animal class. Okay. Exactly like this. All right. And create a cat class. Exactly like that. Create an animal class, a snake class. Exactly like that. Create a cobra class. Exactly like that. And whether you give me test or you don't give me test, you don't even need to give me the test because I will execute my test and execute it. But you need to test yourself. So you write your test and you can give me your test too. Okay. So that is an exercise for you to submit. Every big topic like this, I will give an exercise. So like a practicing.
I have a question. So for the exercise, do we just like do it our own, like do it our own self, but like somewhat the exact
Which
same
one?
thing?
Which one?
For the exercise, like what you just showed us, you said this will be like an exercise. Like,
This is
are
an
we gonna?
exercise. This is an exercise. Animal, you do the same way I did. Cat, you do the same way I did. You know, snake, you do the same way I did. And a cobra, you do the same way I did. But test, I don't restrict you. Do what you want.
Okay. So let's say like, let's say for the other exercise, we did it like the exact same thing like in the test, but like we just put like less I don't know. Because I did like somewhat the exact same thing because it was not working
Which one, actually?
for the previous one.
The
The
course, you
school
mean?
one.
Course and student?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you ask me. I will help you.
Okay.
Yeah, something is not working, let me know, then I'll ask your friends first. Some bright students, in the class. It's like, it's like if he's helping you, never put yourself down. Always think that you can do. We all can make mistakes. Even me, I, remember a few minutes ago, Farhat helped me. Oh, sir, you have not equal to null. I put not equal to null. I'm supposed to put equal to null, then you put it. So we all make simple mistakes like that. You understand me? But that's how it is. So you have to help each other. So sometimes you make a mistake. Sometimes I keep my pencil in my pocket, and then I'll be looking for a pencil everywhere. So it's in your pocket, right? No, somebody else can see your mistake easily than yourself. So that's why you ask other people to find out your mistake, and they'll be very happy to find out. That's called debugging, code walkthrough. And then if it is a learning issue, then you will fix it yourself. It is a, a regular issue then. If both of you are not able to fix it, then come to me. I will explain you. I will look at it and I'll try to make sure that you are working fine. Okay, the main part of the story is done. I can do one thing. I can leave you at this point of time and then come back in the next class and then teach you the whole thing. That means going through the PowerPoint slide. I think you all agree with me. I'll stop it at this point. He's explaining you here. Same thing that I explained you with different examples. So I will do this again the same way the PowerPoint explained. There is an instance of operator. You understand me? It is very useful in the case of polymer, the inheritance. You understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me show you the instance of operator. Okay. Basically, a snake. Okay, snake is a snake. Snake is like, for example, snake is not cat. You understand me? Snake is not cat. Okay. But cat is not snake either. So when you say here, when you say animal, okay, let me show you. Instance of operator is very useful. If a instance of cat okay, then I will say I'm a cat. So otherwise, I'm not a cat. You understand me? Yeah?
Yeah.
So he will tell you, because animal, when you're talking about animal reference there, so you see only animal reference, but you don't know whether it is a cat or a, you know what? So you said you use a polymorphism here. So here, Okay. So see, look at the A is animal. He says, I'm not a cat. He will say, I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat. So you see, if you don't have polymorphism, then you can actually write like this here. Look at me here. So
The box is
animal.
hiding.
So let me see here, animal.
The box is hiding
Yeah, hiding there, right? Okay,
console.
let me take it off. So now say animal. So instance of cat, for example. So a instance of cat, then I would say, okay, a dot speak. You can do anything specific, okay? So I'm executing the speak method of a class. You see, I can use, typecast it because this is a cat. This is the animal reference. So which means that I can actually do typecast it to cat and then execute speak method. So I'm specifically executing the speak method of the cat. Else, either an instance of an animal or a snake then you execute the instance of the snake method, speak method. You people don't write it this way though. When sometime you probably require it, but sometime you don't require it. So you don't create unnecessary code. Okay. So now I have here else. That means if is a cobra, else it is, I can say animal, but I'll test it. Take it off. I think put it else here. It will automatically adjust. Else animal say animal. You don't need to really do anything, but I can typecast it if I want. So this one is instance of cobra, no problem. Snake, no problem. Okay. So now if none of me, who am I? Okay. Who am I? That's it. So I'm going to execute this. So it's going to actually run this. You can even put a switch statement, right? Switch statement works with the string. Switch statement works with see, look at it. So I'm not a cat. He said, I'm not a cat. That's at the end, right? See, at the end, I'm not a cat, he said. So, but look at that animal, ho, 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 meow, 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 The first object is a animal. That means this is executed. And the second object is a cat. That is executed. The third one is, snake. This is executed. And, so you understood it, I hope. Instance of is an operator.
Yeah.
Yeah. And switch statement, right? Switch statement doesn't work with the double. You know it, right? No?
Works with the characters in single digits.
Character, it works. Strings, it works. Integers, it works. String also, it works. You know it, right? String also, it works. Okay? All right.
Yeah, we didn't do that. We did like the ones with the character and the single
Yeah.
digit.
Yeah, it also string works. Okay. Okay, all right. I'll leave you there. Yeah. Okay. Switch statement with a string. I think it works. 90. My memory tells me it works. Java switch statement with string. String. Yeah. It works, I think. Statement value. Strings can be used in the switch. Take a look at that. Monday, Sunday, Tuesday. Yeah. You look at that here.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, well, Thursday, Friday. Strings work, no problem. So that's it for the day. Enjoy the day and see you on Wednesday in person. Okay? You are very nice students, just like everyone else, of course. I'm glad to will be able to see you next class. Okay, bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
So thank you, Teresa. So anybody needs attendance, the last call. I should have kept it.